People who live in Wiscasset and surrounding communities are sharing their concerns online about a possible data center coming to town.
The town of Wiscasset says talks are in very early stages, but that has not stopped discussions of the pros and cons of a project. News Center Maine's Christian Harsa is outside of town office with more. Hi there, Christian.
Hi, Chris and Amanda. So about 5 miles away from me is the now defunct Maine Yankee nuclear facility. Now, that facility is why a site assessor has brought interest to building a data center here in Wiscasset, but we don't know what that company is because town officials say they are under NDA. However, according to the town's economic director, the 300 acres of town land next to the defunct nuclear facility is of interest because of the existing electrical infrastructure left over from the nuclear power plant. Town leaders are quick to point out, though, that this is merely an idea in its earliest stages and have no formal proposal has been made. It is unknown if the electrical wiring on site would meet the needs of a data center, and town leaders see the data center as a possible game changer for the region because of the potential jobs, tax revenue, and business. There are lots of unknowns around this project, but town officials say it would be a disservice to taxpayers and residents of the town to dismiss the idea out of hand without gathering more information on the possibilities.
I wouldn't even say this is a proposal. This is really just a concept that's being studied right now by both the town and the developer, or the proposed the site assessor.
Now, one of the concerns I have heard from residents is the possibility for nuclear development. Now, the economic director assures me that that isn't possible because the deed for the land next to the defunct nuclear plant does not allow for there to be any sort of nuclear development there. There's going to be a meeting of the Wiscasset Select Board later today at 6 p.m. where I'm hearing that residents of Wiscasset and the neighboring towns are going to be expressing their concerns, and I'll have more on that later. Chris and Amanda?
Christian Harsa live in Wiscasset tonight. Thanks so much.